Well, it looks like it's time for the second installment. We're here. I'm Bob, W1RPG. I'm here with Adam. Say a few words, Adam.
Hi.
What's your call?
November 1 Alpha Hotel.
Okay, and we're here visiting with Bob, N1KPR again.
Yeah, that's me. Hello.
How are you today?
I'm very tired. Thank you very much.
Well, I know life is tough, but
yeah, it sure is.
if you know,
especially when you're building radios.
Yeah. So what do we have here? I mean, I remember we were here about a month or so ago with another piece of equipment.
Well, funny you should ask, Bob, because this is basically, well, it's like the first installment. It's an EAS emergency alert system. That's the federal government broadcast receiver. It has relays in here for each of 3 bands: AM broadcast, FM, and the weather, National Weather Service.
Okay, and we're certainly going to need that information this coming weekend and the beginning of next week, I would say.
Yes, we are, because we've got a hurricane or storm coming. Anyhow, whenever the emergency alert service broadcasts a tone to go into alert reports on any of the networks, this thing will sense it, trip a relay, and throw audio into a whatever. In our case, you can send a signal to our 2-meter stuff, or our local 10-meter net, or whatever. Or it could just make lights flash and tell you there's a storm outside.
Well, it certainly looks very... it puts me in the holiday spirit, doesn't it? It is late.
Well, it's colors recognition at a glance. You don't have to read anything. Everything's
color-coded.
Yeah,
right.
Now, would you like to hear it?
Would love to. What about you, Adam?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, it's unanimous? All right. Well, we're going to turn... This is AM.
Okay, so we're on this part right here.
And here you can see an average of about 50 or so microvolts with the antenna coming in. Red indicates the carrier, and yellow is data on the carrier. So in voice, you can see it fluctuating back and forth. Here's the frequency selection: 0 or 1 megahertz, hundreds of kilohertz, and tens. So now we're at 0, so we're at 7, which is 770 AM.
Right.
We can go into standby as we queue up a transmitter if you're in the broadcast business.
Okay.
We're back on. The blue light indicates that this module is active. See if we go off to another module.
Okay, it goes off and the other one lit up. Okay.
So there you go. So you know at a glance. And that's New York.
Great.
Okay, we can go to Hartford, local FM in Hartford.
Okay, so now we're in the center module.
That's FM. Again, if you're queuing up with headphones and somebody's broadcasting live at the radio station, you would be off and just monitoring the signal. And when they give you the sign that to go on the air, you're all set. You could also set the bus feed, the audio out to the transmitter. Here.
Right.
And then finally, the National Weather Service. This is Meriden. Here's Long Island. And a bunch of other ones, and those escape me at the moment. One's down in, I don't know, somewhere over in New York State, and there's another one in northern Jersey, and one up in Mass. We get 6 out of 7 at this location.
That's very good.
We can also see the true S reading for whichever module is.
Let's see if I can get a close-up of that. Okay, the best I can.
That's the active module there. You notice how strong they are.
Yeah.
And the audio level.
So the left one is the active module. Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's the active module signal strength and the audio to the
okay.
Back here. This also, let me turn that down. This also is the feed to the transmitter, which is separate from the audio you're listening to. So you don't want to overdrive the transmitter.
Right.
It's all right to overdrive your ears.
Right.
That's pretty much it. You can go to an internal speaker if you're doing headphones or in the studio monitoring.
That's right above. I see the cutouts
A
there.
little thing for monitoring.
Okay.
And the other thing that's pretty much required by broadcast stations, when the unit's off, you need to know that there's power available because it is an emergency. So you got to know if a generator or a battery or AC mains are there.
So
there's the indication that we have power available.
And this is the EAS 2?
This is the one we did on the other presentation.
Wow.
There we are back in New York.
Looks like there was quite a few man hours in this piece of equipment, Bob.
Yeah, I guess a couple hundred hours.
But it's a labor of love, I would say.
It's a labor of love and necessity for the Stratford Amateur Radio Club to be involved in Skywarn.
Yeah.
And the guys in the back over there, I appreciate it for keeping quiet because
yeah, we do.
I enjoy your interest. Thank you very much for coming.
Well, thank you, Bob, for taking the time to bring this down to the club and sharing it with everyone.
Well, I appreciate it. It's my pleasure.
Thank you very much.
All right, 7-3, Bob.
7-3. Adam?
7-3.